Let's continue playing Dungeon Keeper.
Panic Intrinsica. A weeping, wizened crone presides over this ruined, empty land now. Once she was beautiful. Now she'd want to make you vomit. The improvement is impressive.
Well, good to know that we are improving things as we continue along. So, on to the next level. This one can be a little tricky if you don't do things properly, but we are going to get a very big helping hand in this one.
Moonbrush Wood. A forest town with a welcoming population. Demons and the legions of hell could ride in and would probably be offered cheap lodgings and a night of good cheer in a warm, cosy tavern.
Well, let's go and find that warm, cosy tavern. So, this level is going to be slightly off a design, from a design point of view, because we're essentially going to be building 2 or 3 dungeons. This will be explained a little later. But for now, I'm trying to take a quick look at things. Oh, actually, because we have the space already sorted, we can go and build both that, and we can build the hatchery as well. Right, so that's sorted. We can then build the treasure room. Build the treasure room here, actually. For the short term. Come on. Quickly now. And you can claim. But this will be where we get our... we'll put our treasure room in here. As you'll notice, we're in a bit of a frozen wasteland this time.
You must build a treasure room to store gold.
Yep, I'm aware I must build a treasure room. And that is what I shall do here. Now go and make some more space for us. Once we have this 9x9, we'll stop. Now there is a very small area of gem block on this level, and we'll be heading there fairly quickly. Right, so that's done. Next we want a training room, which might as well go here for the moment. In fact, we can expand that a little. Dig that out and get the portal. Expand the lair. Expand the hatchery, and then go and quickly build the other rooms that we want. So we want a library.
You need a bigger treasure room.
Yep, not a worry, we'll just build things. So this will be our library to challenge the 4 wizards. From here we also need to build... Okay, so that's 20, that'll do for a workshop. That will do for prison, that will do for torture chamber. Oops. Right.
You have tunneled into a new area.
So new area tunnel. Do you notice that is a wooden door? We do not want to knock that down just yet. That will cause bad things to happen if we knock that down.
Claimed.
Next up, we want to move... Let's think about this. Don't want to move up here just yet. Where we want to go is towards this gem block up here, but this is a largely trapped area if we do this. Still, it's probably for the best that we head that way. Meantime, we have a demon spawn. So we'll go and... Whoops. Dig alongside the impenetrable rock. And get all of this gold dug out as well. Alright, we also have a spider now in the dungeon. Finally, let's go and build... Oh, okay. Well, not a problem, but let's build ourselves the library. There are 4 libraries on this level which we will conquer in our own time. Let's quickly expand the training room so we can get our spiders and demon spawn training a little faster. And dig out this area just because it's going to save some time. Also a bile demon that's arrived. Huzzah! Treasury expanded. I think we need some more imps actually. Just looking at our imp numbers and they are quite low actually. Right, that'll be the warlock. Get researching. Oops. So we need that to start happening. No enemy keeper on this level. Just have to deal with the Lord of the Land. Now the orc will put into manufacturing once we get a bit further along. Might have other uses for him later, but for now, that should be fine. Trying to think here, what do we actually need? That might even be worth being put in as an additional training area. So level 2 bile. And we have a second warlock. Here we can go and make a home and do some research. Which we can now expand, put some more room in place, increase the efficiency, and move towards getting things. Lots to research here. Another imp. Another imp. And now I think what we're going to do...
A new spell has been researched.
...is prepare. What this area is going to be is a backup dungeon, almost. Of 12... Well, probably a bit too much on this, but I'd like to be careful with considering what we're dealing with here. So that is lair, hatchery, training room, and a spare treasure room. In fact, it might even be worth, strangely, building a spare temple here. But for the moment, that will do. We need a door there as soon as possible and lock it off. May seem bizarre, but it will. My method will become clear at some stage. In the meantime, we can dig this out as a spare room. And how far are we getting along this little tunneling? Yep, that's going quite nicely. Build a couple more imps since we are continuing on our path to the gem block. There are lots of traps in this labyrinth which we will have to navigate, but we have lots of imps for that. Right. We won't build any rooms in there until we have the manufacturing up. We have 2 biles not doing anything, so you can train. We have a new creature who is a fly. We shall get rid of fly. Because he is not needed. Also, That is a random phone going off by my guest, and I am now glaring at him, partially. But we're paying attention to this. Right. Build a backup training room. We now have Speed Monster. And we'll start utilising it on bile number 4. Because we might as well. We're not exactly short on gold, and we are working towards gem blocks. Besides which, it gets them to their food faster. And what bile is going to complain at that? We can also speed up the research, so that's a bit weird. Right, add another level there. Might have to build a second library at some stage. Go, Speed Bile! So, they've dug out all the way over to here.
A new room has been researched.
And we've researched a guard post. Meanwhile, 2 new imps. And instead of fortifying the walls, you can do something useful. Getting imps to do something useful is a challenge every keeper has. Slapping doesn't do enough. Right, and this should hopefully speed the imps up from digging this area out. We have lots of gold at this stage. Don't necessarily need to go and grab the gem blocks, but it's always worth going to them if you know they're there. Besides, there is a secret up here we need to get.
A new spell has been
How are things going? Level 2 spider. I knew that might happen.
Tunneled into a new area. Your creatures need a bigger lair.
New lair needed. Right. Did we get enough? Nope. Right. This will then be lair number 2. So the layers take up 2 spaces, which is doing this, I'm sure. Right, then we'll go and build another library out here. Another bile, so we can have you train. Start claiming. We have 6 bile demons now. Might as well get them doing something though. As I've said before, an army of bile demons can do just about anything in this game.
Your library is too small.
Yeah, we've expanded the library slightly.
A new room has been researched.
And we have researched a workshop, which we will now begin building. Because believe it or not, we're going to make use of this time. We're not building things for things, we're building things because we... Get that out of the way. Right, that should attract some trolls, but any other biles we get can do that as well, which isn't such a bad thing. Right. Let's get an imp claiming all this. I called this imp the sacrificial one at this stage. But we'll see where he goes. Okay, you are definitely the sacrificial imp. For that, you are slapped. He's got to make it all the way up there, though. In the meantime, let's find one of our low-level biles. We're only level 2. Start making things. Because apparently the trolls aren't arriving today.
A new spell has been researched. Your library is too small.
Again, we're getting libraries too small warnings. so we shall build another library here. I suppose we could always get the Warlock's training. That would solve our problems straight away. Right, no more libraries too small comments. Hatchery is too small might be coming up soon. In fact, we're going to build a backup hatchery here. Just because I'm paranoid. No, bars are good at their job. Right. So our speedy imp is now continuing along here. Hasn't triggered anything just yet, but that's only a matter of time. Actually going up. We'll see how he goes. This is in the name of gem blocks, so there we go.
It is payday.
You should be grateful, Impy McImpywits, I saved your life. I didn't have to, but I did anyway. That is a boulder trap. That is basically instant death to anything it touches. Anything. It is very painful to lose a lot of high-level monsters like that. Especially as it comes back. I've saved your life twice, you better be grateful. Mind you, this area is a dead end, so let's have you go there instead. There will be more of them, and I'm not always going to be around to watch him, well, keep him alive. He also slowed down, but oh well. I thought there was another boulder there, but no, it's just that one. Well, he's got a lot of work to do, and I don't know where he's going. He's going towards a dead end. I'd complain, but
A new room has been researched.
oh, we learned the barracks. That'll get us some more orcs, so that's worth doing. But I'll put it in the sort of out-of-the-way rooms. Or the rooms of not very much importance to us. And I'll probably find out I've taken the imp who was claiming all this. No, I haven't. I'm slightly worried about the number of imps that are milling around out here, though. Especially as that boulder's still going. So I thought this area was trapped somewhere. I might be wrong. I probably am.
A new spell has been researched.
Well, you deserve that. Does it die here, or is it just... I stand to lose a lot of imps here, I'll be honest. I also realised why they're all over here. It's because I don't have anything for them to do. Oh, we've picked up a transfer creature special. Where is that? There it is. So we can transfer our level 10 orc again if we so wish. There might be something else we want to transfer though. Just maybe. Depends on how insane we're feeling, actually, I think, more to the point. Also, I understand if there's a trap there, but we don't know that yet. Actually, no. We'll probably just directly turn this into a treasure room, because that'll save time. It just gives us all the money straight away, so... saves us having to haul it all back. So, how far has the imp... The imp has given up finishing this. I'm sure there's another boulder trap. Oh well, we're almost at the gem block now. So, how are things going back at base? Not that badly, really. Right, barracks up. And hopefully that'll get us some more orcs. Oh, maybe there isn't. In which case, huzzah! Dig out the gems. And also, that is an increased level thing which we're going to save for the short term. In the meantime now, we're going to have to try and convince the imps to do something other than gem block production. It will never happen.
A new room has been researched.
Right, we now have prison. And you've now got all the way over there. Now that's a cave-in trap, which is permanent and is quite deadly. Also, we now have time up. But in the meantime, we have imps that can dig that out forever. So, do we have a door yet manufactured? No. Because we still only really have you doing it. We can speed you up though. Alright, so... research going on, another information thing. Yep, we know about that. Level 5 bile demons. Still only the one orc, but we can get you manufacturing, because that will just be a helping hand. Probably expand this slightly. I'm really surprised we didn't get any trolls. Oh well. Prison? Because some of the heroes we may want to capture and torture. There's certainly one thing I'm considering capturing and torturing. And you've grabbed the other thing as well, that's useful. Now those imps will dig up gems until time itself stops. Which is why I'm building a ridiculously stupid treasure room here. It will save time and pain. In the meantime...
A door has been manufactured.
There we go. Right, now... we're going to put a wooden door here and we're going to lock it. Now we're going to build a lair here.
A new room has been researched.
We've now researched a torture chamber. We're going to put a hatchery in here. We're going to put a training room in here. And then we're going to put a treasure room in here. And just to have no other job than fortify the walls for the sake of it, we're going to build an imp, who will now be locked on the inside and just continually fortify the walls. Now we're going to go north. So let's take our 5 demon spawn and go and knock down that door. Won't take long. This is a temple. We can't have one last time. But this time, we're going to make use of temple. To start with. You must claim it, and then we have 3 doors we need you to knock down. There are 3 very specific creatures behind them. One there, one there, one there. You can sacrifice imps to lower the cost of getting more imps. Alright, torch chamber.
Your gold reserves are running low.
Gold is running low, which is stupid because we have imps sticking out gem blocks. But I suppose there's only a small number of them doing that. Let's go and dig out this as well.
You cannot afford to train creatures.
Whoops. Right. So, once the
A new
imps...
spell has been researched.
got heal. Once the imps get these creatures into the dungeon, we'll be ready.
reserves are running low.
I know, we shouldn't have this issue with gem blocks, but we do. Alright, this is going to take them a while, but we'll know when they're done. I'm going to build traps, actually, for the moment. So we might need them. Now, you can put any creature in a temple and they'll pray and they'll make themselves quite happy in doing it. Let's take all this gold, actually. So we have a treasure room down here. Which you can put all that in. And we have one up here, which is... There we go. So we're well and sorted on the gold front.
A new spell
here we go. So that gives us a troll. That gives us a mistress.
A door has been
And that gave us a bile. Although we haven't quite claimed the bile yet. The mistress yet. Now, why would we want these 3 specific creatures? Because if we do this... Whoops. I mean that. Followed by that.
The gods are pleased with your sacrifice.
Here we go.